time I look into your big brown eyes, I can't help but get hypnotized. I'm mesmerized, baby. Oh, baby, when you walk, I can't help myself but gawk. And when you talk, I hear an angel singing. Get up and prance, but I lose my balance, can't get on my stance. I get into a trance every time you glance at me. Listen, are you giving me a chance? I'm mesmerized, baby. Oh, baby, when you walk, I can't help myself but gone. And when you talk, I hear an angel singing.
Execute on paper, deep down in our hearts, what are we fighting for? A movie script, a perfect story, in between the lines, our love is never real.
Far.
'Cause I know we've gone too far. And I know we got it all. And I know we've gone too far. 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 And I know we' inside me, burning like that. I don't even understand. Always saw the best in me. Now I'm all done. I know we never stood a chance.
So, this is it.
Yeah. I guess it is.
When technology meets the classroom, e-learning begins. Harold Horn Integrated School, Bacoor, Cavite responds to the call of the times. The new normal is a better normal at Harold Horn. Children learn with competent teachers, trained with new strategies and redesigned teaching methodologies, blended and online. Interactive, relational, fun. Wait, there's more. Harold Horn strengthens your child's spiritual, emotional, social, and intellectual pursuits. Harold Horn maximizes their ability to think critically to survive the fast-changing society while acknowledging God's gifts to mankind. We never stop at Harold Horn because every child matters. Harold Horn cares every day.
Witness, the only show that promotes defense, security, and survival for sustainable living. Visit the Tactical Survival and Arms Expo from August 4 to 7 at the SMX Convention Center, Davao, 3rd level, SM Lanang Premier Mall, Davao City. Admission is free, so bring the whole family. Learn how to prepare for emergencies and disasters. Check out the latest firearms, defense, and survival gear. Plus, there will be a one-stop shop Eltof Caravan for those seeking to get or renew a license to own and possess firearms. Tactical Survival and Arms Expo, August 4 to 7 at SMX Davao. Admission is free. Presented by Armscore, Rock Island, right on target, right on the prize. See you there!
Saladmaster family. My name is Andrew Clark, and what we're going to be sharing with you here today is the importance of preparing your food on Saladmaster, which is clean and safe. Now more than ever before, and as the days go by and the weeks go by and the months and the years, health and nutrition becomes more and more important. Often we always ask people, what are the 3 most important things to you? Is it health, time, and money? If you only had to pick one thing, which would you say is the most important? And what we're finding more and more and more is that families are saying health. And that health and nutrition for themselves and for their family is what's really critical. And that's something that we want to work hard to protect, because we all know the value of good health. And some of us might know that value very intimately, where maybe some of us have, or we've seen a loved one maybe lose their health a little bit, and it becomes a real struggle and a real burden. So we want to make sure that we are protecting our health for our family and our loved ones too. So it's so important that we prepare our food on Saladmaster, because it's clean and it's safe. And what we're going to show you here right now is a little thing called a scrub test. And we're going to kind of pretend that it's a cooking test. And what I have here is 4 clear glasses of tap water that I'm going to pour into each. We're going to put one into Saladmaster here, and we're going to put one into this non-stick pan. This is a non-stick pan. We're going to put a cup into there, and we're going to put some into this nice cast iron, very heavy pan here. We're going to put a cup into there, and then we're also going to put a cup into this aluminum pan that we have right here. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead, and we have just some stainless steel scouring pads, and we're going to put them in there. The first one that I'm going to do is with Saladmaster. We're going to take the metal pad, and we're just going to go around in a circle. Maybe just like you would if you're cooking at home and you got a metal spoon or something, which you can use in Saladmaster. If you want to use a metal spoon or anything like that to stir, you sure can do that. So we're really going to put some pressure on this and really give it a lot of good scrubbing on the bottom. And like we said just a minute ago, it's so important that we prepare our food on Saladmaster, because Saladmaster is clean and it is safe for you and your family. So we got that one right there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one right here, and we're going to put it into the aluminum. And you can kind of feel how it's already kind of even hard to scrub a little bit actually. But we're going to go ahead and do our best to scrub the bottom of this aluminum pan here. And a lot of people cook on aluminum because it's a good heat conductor, but that might be all it's good for. So we're going to go ahead and just scrub this one, maybe like we would if we had a soup or stew or chili, and we're cooking it in here, and we're using a spoon to stir it a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to give that just kind of the same length of scrub time. And the next one that we're going to do right here is we have a Teflon or a non-stick pan here. Now I know some people say, oh, you should never use metal into a non-stick pan, and you're right, you shouldn't. That's even in the instructions. It even says don't use over high heat, and please don't use metal in here. But through all my times that I've been into kitchens, I have yet to see one non-stick pan that is absolutely perfect, like the first day you bought it. Most of those pans are scratched and they're kind of chipped a little bit, and yet people still kind of use them. A lot of instructions tell you that when it does get a chip or it begins to peel, you want to discard it immediately. And I don't know why they say that, but that's what a lot of them do say. So we're going to give this one a pretty good scrub here. And like I said, I have never had anyone take a non-stick pan and pull it out of their cupboard and say, you know, I've been cooking on this non-stick pan for 25 years, and look at it. It looks like it's brand new. I've never heard that before. Usually when they take it out, maybe it's 6 months old, maybe it's 6 weeks old, and it's all scratched and all that stuff there. So we're going to go ahead and take that one out. The last one I'm going to show you is a cast iron frying pan. And we're going to take this guy, same thing. We're going to take the stainless steel scrubber, and we're just going to scrub the bottom of this guy, just like we did with Saladmaster, just like we did with the aluminum and the non-stick, and then this cast iron pan here. Do you want to know the color of a cast iron frying pan when you first buy them? It's actually like a silvery gray. And they tell you to come home, put oil in it and put it in your oven until it sweats on the outside of the pan, and then you have a seasoned pan. But why does it turn black? You know, kind of interesting. I don't know why, but there might be something in there that might not be the best, but we're going to go ahead and do that. So we scrub them all now. And what I'm going to show you here is something pretty simple. Let's say if you went to your tap and you wanted to get a nice glass of water, and you went over to your tap, and out of your tap came this. One thing you're going to notice is that Saladmaster is scientifically designed, And this right here has a beautiful dripless pouring edge. And I can stop it. And the nice thing is you don't get a spout that runs down the side of the pan and onto the countertop. That's a small thing, but actually it's a big thing because then you don't have to clean your countertops or anything. So you can just pour, if you have gravy or anything, or soups or stew or anything you want to pour into a container, right there. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. If that came out of your tap, crystal clear, would you drink it? For sure. Okay, if that came out crystal clear like that, we would drink it, no problem. Let's say you went to your tap the next day and you put your tap, your cup underneath the tap, and out came this. It's all kind of gray. If you look real close to that, it's kind of a gray thing. If that came out of your tap, you'd probably call the city, you might call whoever. You would call government and say, hey, what's going on? This cannot be good for me if this came out of my tap. But yet, what do we do in this? We cook in it. And what do we do with that food? Well, my goodness, we eat it. Now, what is this stuff? I don't know. But I tell you what, I know what we put in Saladmaster, and what comes out is the same thing. It's clean and it's safe. The other one that we have here is non-stick. And if you went to your tap the next day and you put your cup underneath the tap, and you might have to look closely here, but what I'm going to show you right now, it's a little gray, but if you look real close in here, you're going to see a lot of stuff kind of floating around. If you can see that, there's a lot of stuff. Now, what is that stuff? Well, that's the non-stick stuff. Is that stuff good for you? I don't know. But I can tell you what, if that came out of my tap, I can tell you I'd be on the phone calling the city saying, what is going on? I cannot put this into my bodies and even my family. There's no way that I would want to do that. Again, Saladmaster is clean and safe. Let's say the next day you went to your tap and you put your cup underneath the tap again, and out came this. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's right out of a cast iron frying pan. Now, what is that? I don't know. But if that came out of my tap, I sure wouldn't be drinking it. So what do we have right here? As they say on the old 7-Up commercials, if you ever see that, the choice is clear. You know, we all have a choice in Saladmaster, and all of our customers have a choice, and everybody that sees our cooking show has a choice. We have a choice to completely ignore this information, or we can choose to do something about it. Most people choose to do something about it, and we want to make sure that we are preparing the foods for our families on something that is clean and safe, and that is Saladmaster. One other quick thing that I'm just going to show you here quickly. I just have a piece of a paper towel, and even when I clean this Saladmaster out, and I scrub this one hard, just like the other one, all it is in here, it's just a little wet, and it's just damp. But if I take another one here, and I wipe the inside of this aluminum pan here, look at that, it's all gray. Okay, Saladmaster is just wet. We have gray wet. The next one I'm going to show you here is we have the non-stick. If I scrub this one here and I take that off, what is in here? Look at that. It's all of the non-stick stuff. Okay, that stuff is not good to go into our bodies at all. So Saladmaster here is just wet. This one is the gray from the aluminum. This one is the non-stick. And I think we know what's going to happen out of this cast iron frying pan is right here. And look at that. Okay? I tell you what, we all have a choice. And all of us can choose to continue cooking the ordinary way and getting this type of stuff into our food. The food goes into our bodies. And then sometimes we wonder why maybe we don't feel so good. And what is this stuff? I don't know. But I tell you what, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to say, you know, this stuff probably shouldn't be going in our bodies. Where this stuff here, which is clean and safe, which is Saladmaster, and that's the last item that touches our food before our food goes into our bodies. Does it make sense that it should be clean and safe? And the answer is yes, it does make sense. Saladmaster makes good common sense. All right, so that's a very simple kind of visual test that we can do, and to show people the importance of what we're preparing our food on. You see, all of us have the time to make a decision, and when is the right time to make a good decision? When is the right time to get Saladmaster? Would you say that Saladmaster is cooking the right way or the wrong way? Well, it's cooking the right way. It's cooking the clean and the safe way. And that's what we want to make sure that we do. And when is the right time to make a good decision? The answer is now, right now. So thank you so much for letting me show you this, and let's keep spreading the good news of Saladmaster.
Association of Online Broadcasters of the Philippines.
If it is too loud, you're too old. Radio 100.7. From the capital city of the Philippines. On air and online. On air and online. The station that plays the biggest hits. This is Manila's Radio 100.7.
Broadcasting from the nation's capital city.
And streaming worldwide.
Zano.fm/HitRadio online. This is Hit Radio Online.
Let us pray. Dear God, we thank you that you are our strength, fortress, and the one who fights our battles. Gird our waist with your belt of truth, and secure our hearts with your righteousness. May our feet be firmly planted on solid ground as we walk in your shoes of perfect peace. Equip us with your faith and shield us from the flaming arrows of the evil one. May we fight victoriously with the sword of the Spirit, your word of power, as we go about our day to day. Amen. Saladmaster Tuesday.
Hello.
Yeah, we're in Spain today. How are you guys doing? Buenos
Días, señoras,
noches.
señoras.
Yeah. How are you, Rannie?
We're doing
How's
good over
everybody?
here.
Yeah. I see Flor. He's in the, where's that again? Los Cabos?
She's in Los Cabos.
Los Cabos. Wow. Wow. Having a great time out there. How are you there, Flor? I think there's an ongoing event.
She won't be able to jump on too much because
Little loud there. Yeah, but thank you, Flor, for sharing your screen and sharing the party that you have there.
yeah, so she's out there having this little blast.
Unmute me, Gail. You have to start.
While you are there sharing the party, we have Chef Rannie and Chef Brian who's going to cook some Spanish food today. Rannie's going to cook patata de
Tortilla de patatas.
Oh, tortilla de patatas. Sayo, baliktad. Yeah, I like that.
Well, okay. Medyo maraming proseso to, so might as well do it right away. Sige, pakiyan mo ng tingnan natin dalawa pa. Well, for this, you only need 4 ingredients. That's right, just 4. You need potatoes, you need onion, you need eggs, and olive oil. So let's make that 5. Butter. And of course, I mean, hindi ko na sinama yung salt, pepper, etc. But look, let me show you what I did was, you know, I peeled the potatoes and I just made them maninipis like this, no? And onions. Now, I'm using my favorite 10-inch just to make the preparation. And of course, you need eggs, no? So, dito, no? I'm gonna start with the onions. I'm gonna caramelize the onions. Okay. And once this gets caramelized, I toss in the patatas, no? And the eggs, I've beaten the eggs here already, no? So that's it. So for now, this is what I'm doing. Maya, I'm gonna add the potatoes, okay?
Thank you, Rannie. That's one of the best dishes of Spain, right? One of the best Spanish
Yeah.
dishes. Yep. They really love potatoes. Kaya tayo mga Pinoy, nagmana rin. I also want to try the croquetas. Maybe one of these days you can also cook
Oh,
that.
sure. Yeah.
I like croquetas as well.
Oh yeah, my Lola used to make that, and
Wow, that's nice. Is there another name for that dish, Rannie? Is it also the same as tortilla española? Something like that?
Well, you know, let's just stick with the patatas because it's well, if you are in Italy, they'll probably call this frittata.
Yep.
But we're in Spain, so tortilla de patatas.
Yeah, that's nice. It's like a Spanish omelet, right?
Exactly.
Yep. It's really good. I think I cooked that before. You shared that recipe with me before, and I tried flipping it. I said, nah. When I flipped it, kumalat. Sabi ko, I should really watch a video of Rannie again, how he did it perfectly. So let's watch it, ladies and gentlemen. In just a few minutes, we will have tortilla de patata from Chef Rannie. Now let's go to Brian. Brian, how are you doing there with your little assistant? Hello there.
We're doing good. He's over here cutting the bell pepper, so he's getting the bell pepper cut up, and he's doing a very good job, as you can see right here. He's doing good. Just finished chopping up the onions. Okay, so we're making paretara. I'm a second if I said it right. It's pretty much it's a layer of rice, but the main secret ingredient for this whole thing, this little tiny jar right here.
Wow.
This is saffron right here.
Saffron.
That is the now to help the saffron start breaking up. And what it says, I'm using shrimp, mussels, and I got my shrimp right here. Okay, so using shrimp and mussels, but on some of the shrimp I took off some of the skin. I started boiling it. So I'm making a fish broth or a seafood broth. And in here, I'm gonna go to put the saffron. So this way I can start diluting, getting its flavors in there. So.
Is that similar to paella? Similar
Yeah,
to
that one.
paella? Okay. Oh, I see. There we go.
So there goes the saffron. Make sure I get every single leaf in there.
Because that's expensive.
So that one is working. Now I'm gonna put it on my other skillet. I'm gonna start warming it up. And this is my, what I'm using today is my Grand Gourmet, big boy. Should be as close as I get to that paratata style dish. And I'm gonna start getting that warmed up. So I got my junior little chef right here. He's cutting up and he decided to get a bigger board. And I'm gonna start sauteing the onions and the garlic. And as soon as I get the flavors on there, I was gonna get some tomatoes and cut up some tomatoes. So I have some fresh tomatoes in there. I have a tomato puree. Gonna be working with that. After that, we'll add the rice. And the rice that we're gonna be using it's not the all the way to the same rice, but
roast rice, yes.
so this is the closest I have available here. It's not going to be a traditional pasta because I don't have bowl rice, but this is close I can get to it. So it's either this or you could use the one that you use for adobo. I mean adobo. To make the risotto rice. We'll put this, that's a big guy, we're going to use about 2 cups. I'm going to use 2 cups of rice. I do got a good amount of shrimp and everything. We're going to get that plated. I'm going to start getting my skillet warmed up. Start sauteing. But I'm going to use some,
Brian?
huh?
Is that the sticky rice?
That, what, sorry again? Sorry.
Sticky rice.
No, it's not sticky rice.
Okay.
But it is small grain rice.
Oh,
And
small grain.
so, small grain rice. That's the one I'm using right here.
Roast rice. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for showing that on the screen. I'm sure that
Yeah, so-
is delicious. Perfect for
So,
paella.
Yeah, so as close as we get, it's not gonna be the paella because like I said, I don't have bowl rice, but it's as close as I get here. The ingredients I can get here. So Let me get the oil over here. And just olive oil. And traditional paella would carry chicken and rabbit, but I don't have rabbit.
And also some seafoods, right?
I'm gonna do the seafood one, which is gonna be the shrimp and mussels on this. So we're gonna start with the garlic. I got my garlic about 5 cloves here, chopped up.
Yun.
I can hear that sizzle. I'm gonna start getting that to brown up a little bit. And I'll be adding my onions and my bell peppers, and my little chef pinches up the bell peppers. And I'm gonna get my tomatoes.
Is that Brian or Brian?
Who are you?
Brian.
Hi there. Are you having fun helping your chef dad? I think he said yes. Hello to everyone out there watching right now. Hi to Sir PB Janisha. Thank you so much, sir, for watching. Nice to meet you. See you on Thursday. And also, hello, hi, good morning to, let me just open my YouTube here. Mika. Hi, Mika. Thank you for always watching. Also to Nami Katbulgar. Hi po. Hello also to Ate Vilma out there in the US. We miss you, Ate. Good morning also to Ate Pearl Salindayao. And of course to Flor, having a great time out there in Los Cabos. Woo! Later on, we want to watch again the ongoing show there as soon as we are ready with our food. We're watching virtually. There you go. I see Rannie adding the potatoes now.
Yeah.
Dami sobra. Like half kilo na yata yan, Rannie. Sarap.
One, I'm making up a big one. And you know what? I'm going to transfer this to a bigger one.
Wow.
Because, last minute I decided I'm going to make a big batch. Because, you know, when I make this, talagang it just flies, you know.
That's right. Yeah, everyone loves food that you cook there. So you're gonna transfer it to a bigger pan. Are you gonna use your EOC?
I'm not using the EOC, I'm using the other one.
Ah, okay. Alright. There you go. Yeah. So we have paella and tortilla de patata today for Spanish food. Wow. Ako naman kanina, I was trying to think of a Spanish food. Kaya lang sabi ko, what's best lang? I thought na lang of mga kakanin. Di ba? It's ano naman, Filipino.
Here is powder.
Ha? Sorry. What's that again, Rannie?
Para mahina yung sound.
My sound is mahina. Okay, let me just fix it. There we go. Try natin ulit. There, hopefully malakas na ngayon. There you go. Okay, yeah. I'd like to say happy birthday to my fellow officer here in our village. Happy birthday, Ma'am Jen. See you later for your late party. Happy birthday to you. May you have many, many, many more birthdays to come. And happy birthdays to all those who are celebrating their birthdays today. And God bless you all and keep safe po. Yan. Alam mo, Rannie, I already had my first booster. Last week, kasama ko yung 2 kids ko. Bagsak.
Congratulations. Yeah.
There you go. Okay, there you now transfer it to the other pan. Bigger pan. Brian, also busy there in Texas. It's actually late night there. Right?
Yeah. It's late. I'm gonna switch you guys over so you guys get a better view right here of what I got cooking. Can you the light focus? Let's turn on some lights. Perfect. All right, so.
Wow.
You guys got that? I got the fish broth going right over here.
Okay.
We got that working. Double fry. Now you're gonna help me place all the shrimp and the mussels, okay?
Wow. What
that one in this. Put that one in dish.
Bell peppers? Are those bell peppers, Brian?
These are bell peppers.
Wow. Fresh bell peppers. From your garden, huh?
No, those are not from my garden. Those I haven't grown those yet.
Oh, okay.
And the other thing we'll be putting in is snap peas.
Wow. So yummy and healthy. There you go. To those who just watched, we are using Saladmaster here. Saladmaster is the best cooking system, in the whole wide world. It uses titanium T3i. That's why it's very, very healthy. And you can just little to actually no oil, but in some dishes we really need to have oil. But with Chef Rannie here, he used olive oil, so still very, very healthy.
Well, that is one of the main ingredient in Spanish cooking is olive oil. So of course you can make an oilless version of this, but hey, you have to treat yourself once in a while. It's all about balance. We can't be we can't be parang too scrupulous about these things. As long as in moderation at paminsan-minsan. You want a real taste of this, then you need olive oil for this dish.
Flor. Okay. I think that's Espanol. Yeah, they're all singing Espanol. Of course, she's in Mexico, right? Brian? Los Cabos is in Mexico?
Yep. Cabo San Lucas.
I cannot hear. Huh? Hi, Rannie. Good evening.
Hi.
Hello.
Wow, ganda naman.
Yes. It's humid here. It's like Philippines.
What time is it there now?
That looks yummy, Brian.
Look at your son.
Hi, baby.
What time is it there now, Flor, in Mexico? What time is it there?
It's 9 p.m.
The other one.
9 p.m. Wow, perfect. People are.
It's 9 p.m.
Okay, what's going on there? Is there a celebration or something? Could you tell us more about the events happening there?
They have a circus, or it's called Carnival, just outside the hotel.
We're gonna put those in the very end. Those are
That's the
mussels.
hotel right there. I mean the resort. This is where we have our events and stuff. And then right there, it's behind it is a pool and the ocean. It's outdoor. I'm sorry I can't hear so much because it's very loud.
Look at that color. That is beautiful yellow. That is a saffron.
It just unmute me, Gail. Just unmute me if you need to.
Is that one of the perks of being a salad master?
Huh?
Is that one of the perks of being a salad master top seller?
Yeah, we have
Brian actually was showing us a beautiful, perfectly yellowish saffron. He was actually showing it to Flor a while ago.
Yep.
Yep.
So I got that. Now we got it.
Looking good.
So now this is gonna be nice. So I'm just gonna do a quick little mix just to get all the rice mixed in. But technically this is not gonna be mixed no more. My goal is to try to get it that nice burned bottom.
Right.
And I forgot what it's called. It's called a sketch. Yeah, clean the.
Wow, look at
Galing.
Hey, mommy did real good in getting him. Very good. So we're gonna let this one sit now. I'm waiting for it to boil. After it gets boiled, I'm gonna drop down the temperature, and then a little bit I'm gonna put it. As soon as I start seeing it in about 5 minutes, I start seeing it go down. I'm gonna go ahead and add the mussels and the shrimp in here.
Wow. I can already taste it.
So the mussels will be cooking in here. Beautiful mussels and our beautiful shrimp right here. And we're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait for this thing to simmer down.
Wow, that looks great. Talaga.
How's your stuff going?
Well, I'm just waiting for the potatoes to get tender. It's almost there.
I think you both use the same pan. Am I correct, Brian? What pan did
I
you use?
think
No,
mine
this
is
is
a
the one-
little deeper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one I'm using is a Grand Gourmet. This was a limited edition about 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
That's great. That's great.
I love the size. It's a great size for it by that because if you look at it, let me see. Can you give me a 12-inch? 12-inch down there. That guy. So, just so you can see, this is a 12-inch skillet.
Oh, wow.
That's bigger, the one that you're using. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's literally telling you how big this guy is.
Wow.
So, it's a perfect size. You can put him back on.
Yeah.
The perfect size for what we got.
That's exactly correct.
So, just make sure the rice is all nice and straight. Like I said, all we're waiting for is to get the water to simmer down. Then
There's a lot of waiting time today.
huh?
A lot of waiting time today.
Well, today it is, but I mean, this one, it is almost a one-pot meal because you got your veggies in here. Let me see if I got any peas. We can throw some peas in there. Got any peas?
What are those greens, Brian?
Sweet. I got the bell peppers and sweet peas.
All right.
And we'll add in some peas and carrots. A little bit more vegetables in here. There we go.
All right.
Veggies are always good. I will put the whole bag, just because you said full bag. There you go.
Just
They're
toss
trash.
everything.
My little one said, just put the whole bag in there. I'm like, okay, we'll put all the veggies in there.
I remember my grandma back then. She actually used to have this very, very big.
Payero.
Oh, yun ano ba tawag doon, Rannie? Like big.
Payero.
Yeah. Laki. Wow.
That one does it for a reason.
Yeah. To all of you watching right now, if you want to try this dish,
Good for calcium.
Brian, just have to watch it carefully. Or if you're not able to watch the first part, we will share the recipe later on after the show to our Facebook page of Madhouse Saladmaster Tuesday. That's where you see all the recipes, all the past cooking shows that we have here on Saladmaster Tuesday. There you go, look at that. Yeah, those are the shrimps. There you go. Oh, man. Wow.
Ayan, medyo lumalambot na. Konti pa, konti pa.
Okay, okay. What are you gonna do next with that, Rannie? Are you gonna put some eggs on it?
I'm gonna mix everything dito sa egg that I've beaten already, and then just let it incorporate for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna make an omelet.
Okay. So it's like a cake, diba? Like a round cake, and then you can just slice it.
Yes.
ketchup on it or whatever.
The tricky part is how I'm going to flip it later.
That's what I want to see. I'm actually excited. Yeah, there you go. I wonder how you're gonna flip it with your very too heavy salad.
I have an idea. I hope I succeed.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
excited.
Okay, we'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. You have to watch out for it. That
They
will
should
happen in
open
just
up.
a few minutes.
If they open up, they good.
Wow, there you go.
Yes.
Grab it.
There's our.
Those are your mussels, right?
Yep.
Cooked already.
No.
Oh, not yet. Oh, okay. So it's gonna cook along with everything that you did there with the rice.
Yep. That's what's gonna help get the flavor across the board.
Wow.
Flor, you don't know what you're missing, and I actually cook seafood.
Oh my God, Flor, better know na daw soon.
So instead of me putting this in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and put a lid and close it so that it can start cooking.
Okay. Like how many degrees, Brian?
Medium heat. Medium heat.
Medium heat. Okay. And
So I got medium heat. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the click, 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 but then and then in a little bit, we are gonna have to do is crank it up and high. So the more of the water evaporates here,
Okay.
to be able to build that beautiful crust that goes around the bread. My goal. What I'm trying to do is actually burn the rice.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to burn the rice.
Okay. Yeah, burn it a bit. Okay, yeah.
It's you're burning it, but it's for a good cause. And it's
Brian, did you put paprika?
I missed the smoked paprika. You're right.
There you go.
Never too late to put a little for the smokiness.
Hi, little Brian. Hi, little Brian. Where's your twin? Is he sleeping now?
No.
Oh, okay. Just
He's
waiting for
upstairs.
food.
Well, my big one might be waiting for the food, but
You know, when dad is preparing something like that, I doubt if anyone is sleeping. You know, those little people, they're on guard. They're just
they're waiting for
around.
something.
That's right. Maybe they're just holding their tummies. Just have to wait a bit. Just wait for a few more minutes.
Yeah, I mean they're waiting, but I mean it's also, I did feed them earlier. They did have some mac and cheese and all the good stuff.
Wow, so you spoiled
So-
them because mom is not around.
Hey.
Sorry about that. I hope Flor wasn't able to listen to that.
She jumped off. Okay, we're good. But no, it's fun trying to. I mean, it's spending time with the little ones. That's trying to get done. The suckerette. There we go. I knew the name somewhere. Trying to make the suckerette. The suckerette is the toasting of the rice.
Right. Well, in Tagalog, it's called putong.
Yeah. Like from brown to black, right? Tutong.
But see, this thing, we're actually technically trying to do it. So, I mean, it's just because that's what gives it that enhanced flavor, because you got that soft rice on top, and then you have that crust on the bottom. So when you cut into it, you get the sakura and the softness of the rice with all the flavors, and we should be able to taste that saffron flavor into it. And since I didn't use regular broth, I actually used seafood broth, but first seafood broth. And the way I did that one was getting the skins from the shrimp, taking them out, putting them into start boiling. Put those to boil to get a fish broth or seafood broth.
Yeah, that's right.
And then that would help also the infusing the flavors, and also cooking the saffron in with it. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the Google. It says here usually they use the rabbit broth. I'm not sure why, or they use chicken broth. Maybe because they have lots of rabbits there in Spain.
Well, the traditional one is with rabbit and chicken.
Yeah.
Rabbit, chicken, peas, and I forgot what, and beans.
Yeah.
And there's one more other ingredient. Almost like the mussels, but
yeah, it's
the
a
mussels
clam. I think it's a clam.
or snail.
Oh, really? Oh man.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think they also use some squid, right? The calamari.
If you're doing a seafood one, yes, but you do not want to mix your seafood and your pork or your beef.
Okay.
They have to be separated. You can't let me put the chicken in and also put seafood.
Right.
It completely changes the flavor. So when you were trying to do this one, you stick to seafood or because you don't want to have it.
Yeah.
The meat.
Yeah. I also tried black paella. Yes, Rannie, go ahead.
Gail,
Yeah.
gonna.
There you go.
So here's the next step.
Are you gonna flip it?
So everything is caramelized and tender. Now, what you want to do, you can take a fork. Just because I know the spatula by feel, if I'm gonna poke it just ever so slightly, it goes through. Now, so you know it's soft. It's already soft. I'm turning off the heat, and what I'm doing is I'm transferring everything to this egg mix that I beaten kanina pa, no? So there.
We need a small one or a big one.
Okay, you just have to transfer it to the bowl, okay?
I'm just transferring.
The gallon ones. You got it? Small one.
Like it's a one whole big plate.
Okay.
Yep. Kasha na yan for everyone, di ba? Everyone there in your household.
I hope so.
Yummy. Oh. Yum.
Okay, so yan.
Fridge.
Then we just mix it and allow everything, since mainit pa yan, ano? Papasok yung itlog mismo sa loob. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for maybe a few minutes. And then I'm gonna set up my skillet for the actual cooking of the patatas, the tortilla de patatas. You know, this is really worth all the work. This is gonna be good. That's really good.
We're waiting for the flipping part. I wonder how you're gonna do it.
Me too.
I hope it's not gonna break.
So let me tell you about the flipping plan.
Okay.
Now, my skillet is medyo malaki.
Yeah.
So because I'm making a big batch, normally it's just a small skillet. So I don't have a big plate. So what I did is I have a tray here. and I lined it with foil. So what will happen, mamaya? Let me just get my 10-inch and show you, give you an idea of how I'm going to do it.
Go take a bath and come back.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it like that and then give it a flip. Then, yeah, and then bring it.
Yeah, you got some challenging ones.
Really? Another fine mess I got myself into, Brian.
Hey, but that's the fun ones. I mean, if you want to see the fun mess, let's look at what this guy looks like.
Oh man.
That is a kind of mess that you want to try.
Yeah, that's
Sino mga nanonood? Let's say hello to all our viewers out there.
Okay, let me just open my YouTube right now. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Ronnie, have you ever cooked with saffron?
Let me see.
Have you ever cooked with saffron?
Oh yeah.
Man,
I love saffron. I even use it on tea, karak tea.
Well, it's actually, there's some good benefits when you use it for
Right.
yourself, for using saffron. I going into it, I was like, this stuff is very expensive. That's all
but very potent. I mean, that small thing, that's gonna go a long way. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Usually, like last time I did it with 3 or 4 strands, and it changed the flavor. But this one I used because I had 2 different styles of saffron. This one it's from India, and then there's another one that I have is from Iran. 2 different styles. But they both run a lot per gram. Here is measured by like grams, I think. Net weight 0.5 grams. A gram. And usually an ounce of this will run, I think the going rate's about $1,000, $1,600.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So expensive, huh?
But it has so much flavor, it's beyond belief.
Is that the only one left in the bottle? Brian?
Oh no, I got, so this little bottle, I bought this one. It doesn't have that many strands.
Yep.
It doesn't come with that many strands. This one is 0.01 of an ounce, 0.4 grams. And so you're looking at each one of these.
Yeah. Oh man.
So it came with 4 of these little packs, and each one of these ran, I mean, this whole bottle is $17.
Oh man, why is that so expensive? What's in there?
It's how, my thing is how it's actually, how do you say it? How it's cultivated.
Oh, okay. I see.
This is still cultivated by hand. And it's they get the flower, then from the flower, they have to get the tweezers, pull these stems out.
Okay.
Then after that, there's another part they got to shake out and clean, take off another, and then they have to cut each one of these by hand.
Oh, okay. That sounds
This is,
difficult, though.
but the flavor is amazing.
Yeah. Rannie, I want to ask you, what saffron ba here? Do we have that here in the Philippines?
Yeah, may mabibili naman.
Saffron talaga yung pangalan.
Saffron.
Oh, okay. I'm curious why is that so expensive. Anong kaya yan? Anong klaseng tree or halaman, the saffron? Let's check our some friends here. Philippine Online Games. Sige nga, sabihin nyo nga saan nakahanap yung mga ano na yan, yung saffron na yan. Yeah, let me say hello to Jana Sophia Nicole. I also to Rika Isug Dakutan. Good morning, Pasiona Amaya. Alea Alain Budomo. Bainor Kamid Imam. Hello. Jaylene Viadnes. Lovely you. Mary Grace Gutierrez. Mary Bell Bertiz. Marjorie Bercedo. Maribel Batyang Sila. Yan, hello to you, Ram Omanik Villaflor. And everyone who are watching right now, hello to you. Ayan, kamusta guys? How is your Tuesday morning doing? July 12. Next week, we're going to UK. Yan. Later on, we're gonna talk about our dish for next week. When we go to UK, we'll find out from Chef Brian and of course Chef Rannie on July 19. Also, hello to Marjorie Basurdo. Good morning also to Risana, to Glesil Crystal Mondaga, and to Hyrodin Datugan. Good morning to you guys. So while waiting for Rannie and Brian to finish their Spanish dishes today, let me just take this opportunity to invite everyone to join us this coming Thursday until Monday for the Defense Sporting Arms Show at the Mega Mall Trade Hall. It's July 14 to 18. And check out the official Facebook page of DSAS, AFAD. That's the Defense and Sporting Arms Show, July 14 to 18. See you there, guys. Yep, Brian, any updates from you so far? What do we have for
so
July?
Far,
yeah, do we have any limited edition for July from Saladmaster?
Flor hasn't told me. Usually they find out in travel clubs. But she's been having too much fun over there.
Yeah.
But I was able to get at least a nice picture of the... So I got that sent over to you already.
Oh yeah,
Gail.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna post it later
So
on.
now I'm waiting just to be able to cut it and be able to take that that burnt rice, that caramelized rice, that is gonna give it a good flavor.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get this. I did this once, maybe about a year ago.
Wow.
So I said, why not do it again?
That's right. Yep. It's really actually perfect when you have celebrations, right? Fiestas or birthdays or any
But
other
it
parties. Yep.
it's a one pot meal.
Yeah, that's right.
You got it takes a little bit of work, but I mean, you got rice, you got your veggies,
Yeah,
you got your protein in there.
that's right.
I mean, it's some good stuff.
That's correct. So perfect. And let me say hello and good morning to Jessica Eunice Cruz. Hello, ma'am. Good morning to you. And belated happy birthday to Sir Louis Domingo, DJ Gray. Belated happy birthday to you. And belated happy birthday as well to Sir Ace Salvation. There you go. So I think, Randy, we got a few more minutes before your patata.
Yeah, before the flipping.
Yeah, before the flipping part. Maybe it's gonna take 5 more minutes, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm playing it. I'm eyeballing everything.
Yeah.
What you want to do at this point, no,
Yep.
is to loosen the sides, no.
Okay. Oh, para hindi siya mag-stick. Alright.
Yeah, just go around it.
Grabe. Pag ikaw gumagawa, Rani, so perfect. When I tried doing it one time, sabi ni Eric, what's that? Sabog talaga.
And don't worry about the look on this because you're gonna flip it, no?
Okay.
Be some good stuff. My little one's already asking, "Are you gonna eat already?"
Is that
How does it
that
smell?
one? Because a while ago, Brian was wearing like a white shirt, and that one, so right now he's wearing red. Is that
Yeah,
Brian?
Yeah, the white one was a martial arts.
he just finished from karate class. That he just got his uniform in.
Wow.
So he just went to go take a shower and change.
I see. Are you a black belter already?
What belt are you?
Yayo.
Yellow belt.
Oh wow! Like the dish of Tita Rani, yellow belter. Tita Rani, Brian here is already a yellow belter.
Good.
Yeah. Si Tito Rannie, I guess, ano yan si Tito? Brown belter.
Yeah, it's a lot of work and a lot of patience, but they gotta practice and do it. So,
Is it Taekwondo or Aikido? What are
almost like an MMA.
Oh,
Good. So
So
jiu-jitsu.
It has some kickbox. It has some kicks into it. It has some punches. It has some forgot. It does. It's self-defense course.
That's great.
So like they did practice putting them in a headlock and getting out of it.
Okay, here's the moment of truth, guys.
Okay, there you go.
Come on.
Come on, guys.
Now let me tell you, is it gonna work at this point? I'm not sure.
I'm gonna spotlight it, Rannie, just to be sure that
Just we'll spotlight. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. Let's pray, ladies and gentlemen, for Rannie's perfect flipping part of his tortilla.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God! There you go. I'm sure it's perfect. Perfect.
It worked. Wait a minute.
I think you did that somehow.
Almost did.
Okay. There you go. I can feel it, that it's really perfect.
Minute. I just have to
Feeling, ladies and gentlemen,
clean this.
that Rannie did it perfect. Wow, look at the flipping technique skills. Grabe. Not everyone can do it. Of course, he has to clean it. Perfect talaga. Whenever you prepare something, it really has to be clean, di ba? Para masarap naman siya kainin. Hello to Sir Erickson Henson of RMDU. Good morning to you.
Okay.
Yep.
And here's the tricky part.
Yep.
Going to have to bring this baby back in. I'm just gonna slide it in, and I did it.
Nice.
Perfect. There you go.
I don't have a wide angle camera so you guys can't see,
Yeah.
but trust me, it's there.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. You really have to pray hard before you do that, the big part. But I think Ryan is
Yeah, but no. It's work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
My little ones had fun yesterday when they went. They did. We went fishing. See what-
Okay. What do you know? I did it. And to be honest, even I was surprised. Now I'm going on low, really low heat, just to cook the other side. Ay, salamat. Ay, salamat talaga. Again, there.
Yeah, but the first catch that we had for yesterday when we went fishing with the little ones, our first catch was like a little hammerhead shark.
Okay, where did you go for fishing? Is this your place?
About an hour drive. And went out on the boat, had some fun. A bunch of catfish.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I love that. It's good when you
Look.
usually
Those there's no limit. I can catch as many as I want of those.
they're really good, right? Tastes good.
They're good. A little bit of, but cleaning them, no. That's the hardest part.
How's it going, Brian?
I'm just waiting for the liquid to evaporate. Now I'm gonna take the lid off since everything already cooked. Now I'm just waiting for the liquid to disappear.
Nice.
But it's getting close because I could smell the rice burning. So
I'd say maybe about 10 more minutes.
yeah, I'll just shut it off and let it finish cooking on its own heat. I think that.
But the rice is done.
Burnt already. Burnt to death. But I tried it. I like to throw once in a while, but not often. Not always. How is it, Brian?
The rice is done.
Okay.
Yeah, my little one's already like, Daddy, is it done yet? Is it done yet?
The pressure.
They're gonna rip pieces, but it has a very good flavor.
I'm sure.
You do taste that the saffron in there.
Wow.
I didn't overpower it too much, and then being cooked with the fish broth, good stuff. Can't wait to eat it as soon as I want to be able to get that crust. The texture of the rice is just good, and that's the rice on the top. So the one on the top is cooked, then the one on the bottom should be cooked all the way through.
I just
Almost like
turned
a
off
cake.
my heat. I turned it off, covered it, and I'm just letting the residual heat just finish it off.
Okay. Oh, so saglit lang pala yan when you flip it pala. Less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, kasi you just, luto na yan eh. Diba? But, it's a little bit runny on top, but the inside is already cooked. So when you flip it, you just like fry it a little bit and boom.
Okay. Wow. I'm sure you can also put some mga bacon bits, Rannie on it, right? Or chorizo.
Well, what I prepared from my herb garden, I'm just gonna put a little dill.
Wow. Okay.
I have parsley, but my parsley is not yet for harvest. So I love dill anyway, and dill is really good for omelette. So.
Yeah, that's nice. It's very, very good if you have your own garden. Wow.
Ang sarap.
Yeah, that's really good. Happy birthday again to you, Ma'am Jen. Happy birthday. Oh, Rannie nagre-request siya ng song daw. Ma'am Jen is our secretary here. She's also one of a private school teacher. Yan. Happy birthday to you. Uy, magpapakain.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, magpapakain pala siya. Happy birthday to you. Sagot ko na yung ice cream, Ma'am Jen. She's watching right now. Thank you so much for watching the show, Ma'am Jen.
So who else is there? The people that we know, our friends.
I read already. The people from Philippine Online Games, nag-aabang sila lagi. There are lots of them actually watching right now.
That's great.
Yeah, thank you so much. Rich Kai, thank you. Super maraming salamat to all our friends out there in Hong Kong. Brian, thank you for sending this beautiful picture. It's so yummy. It's so tempting, but too bad I can't really taste it. I'll just taste the food.
Well, hey, and we'll find out from Flor tomorrow when she comes home tomorrow night.
Oh, she's coming home tomorrow. Okay. I hope there's something left for Flor, huh?
It's up to the kids. If it disappears before she gets here, you know it was good. Sorry when it didn't leave.
And too bad you have to prepare another whole, whole kitchen floor.
I would like to.
Have you
How do
seen
we got-
Rannie flipped again?
Yeah, he flipped it again.
Oh man. It was like, grabe.
I did it.
Yay!
I
Perfect.
did it. Now let me just center it and clean it up.
Yep. And good to go. Ready to be eaten. Ready for lunch. While the Cheathams are having their late midnight, I don't know what you call that, late midnight dinner or late snack. There you go. It looks perfect, Brian. Thank you so much for sharing this picture like that.
Flor. So you can see what you're.
Yeah, you gotta see that, Flor. It's perfect. Hi to you, Flor, out there, and everyone out there in Mexico partying tonight.
Yep.
Delicious.
She has a little bit of time there. She is.
Oh, there you go. Wow. I'm sure we'll.
But it's freezing up.
Oh, okay.
I think that hold on.
So
on the ground.
yeah. So she's out and about enjoying herself, showing me all the views. She's like, "Look, honey, this is what you look."
You didn't join Flor.
No, you won't miss it, Brian, because it's super hot.
Okay.
Well,
Yep. Yes, Rannie.
let's see. Oh, that looks delicious.
Okay. So what you want to do? I have my dill, and I'll just toss it around. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Go on, zoom, jump on.
You just want to put some greens there, no? Okay.
Ooh.
Patience. Just do it small section at a time.
Yep.
There.
Yeah, Ma'am
Okay,
Jen,
that's
your
good.
birthday cake, virtual birthday cake.
Then
Wow.
ground pepper. Ground pepper.
Brian.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
look, be generous.
Okay.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Oh my
on top.
goodness.
There you go.
Okay. That completes your tortilla today, Chef Rannie. Amazing. Look at that. Sarap. Wow, man. I wish I could also prepare tortilla de patata perfectly like you do. I'm gonna try again next time. Yeah, try lang.
I did it. All right.
Congratulations, Rannie. You did it again perfectly. So well. There you go. That's a Spanish dish of Chef Rannie today. And of course, paella. Yep, from Chef Brian, assisted by his little ones. Thank you so much. That is really perfect. That makes our Saladmaster Tuesday so perfect today, as we are in Spain and Flor is in Mexico. Yeah, delicioso.
That's how you're gonna get it.
Está bien,
So the
está bien.
mushroom, since this is, you open it up and you take it out. There you
Ay,
go.
nako, yo
That's a
tengo
pretty-
mucho hambre.
Give me a taste. Taste it first. Let's see how it is.
Cake with bananas kanina. Me and Cal did it, and then we put
A
some
little bit of the
ice cube
spoonful.
vanilla
See
on
how
top.
careful.
Man, nauna
Careful.
na
Just
yung
get a little
dessert.
bit.
Yes, Samuel.
Go on it.
So he's trying it right now. How is it, Brian? Little Brian?
It's hot.
I want to see his expression, his facial expression as he tastes it.
Pan it down a little bit. I have to see the expression. There you
It
go.
tastes good, but it's hot. Okay,
Okay.
blow
Well,
on it.
Yeah, blow it and then lick it. There you go. Yeah. How is it?
Look at him. He's thinking.
He's getting the flavor. How is it?
Yeah. How is it, Brian? Little Brian?
Good?
Good.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So, it passed Chef Brian, so we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Flor,
All right, Papa.
it's good. It passed a quality.
Yeah.
How should you call it?
It passed
QA
quality
test.
inspection.
Yeah. That's
Q-
right.
Q-
Little Brian is the ultimate barometer when it comes
Oh,
to...
yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Rannie? Where's Lance? Who's gonna taste your food? Walang ano ngayon? QA dyan?
Well, he's gonna smell it. He's gonna be here any moment. And he knows what's happening here today.
Okay. That's good.
And remember, I have to deal with a hungry brother. We didn't get to watch a movie last night because he was on location filming. So, filming the entire day, and I think he was there shooting overnight. So that makes a hungry Lance, doesn't it?
Yes, that's right. I'm pretty sure
Now you know why I had to make a big one.
So, how... I completely lost my train of thought. So what are we making next week?
Yeah.
You said
we're going to UK. Yep.
The UK.
I'm gonna write it down.
Okay, but
What I'm making next week is I'm gonna make a classic English breakfast. It's almost like a one-pot dish. It has sausages, maybe hash brown, tomatoes, mushroom, bacon, beans, eggs, and toasts.
Wow. Okay. So a classic
And-
English
and-
breakfast.
Yes, and since I was fortunate to have traveled the world because of what I do, it's almost like a no-brainer. I wake up, I'm in a hotel. What do I order? Just an English breakfast. So I tried every version from the best hotels around the world, and I will try to recreate my memory of an English breakfast.
Wow, that's nice. That's so exciting. Are you going to have some orange marmalade for your toast or something?
You can, but I don't know what I have here. Let's see. I might even make my own jam for tomorrow. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
That's next week anyway.
Thank you, Rannie. That's so exciting. What about you, Brian?
I'm looking. I'm gonna see what to make for next week.
I can make suggestions for you if you want.
Yeah, let's go. What do you...
Well, one of the quintessential dishes that you can find in the UK is fish and chips.
Fish and chips. Okay.
Yeah, the fish and chips, which is... Yeah, I can make that because I cut out the potatoes with the food processor, cutting out and thin.
Right, and you can just make a batter and breading if you want, a beer batter maybe.
A nice beer batter would work.
I think a good fish to use there would it worked with the dory.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Fish dory. I think it's perfect.
Maybe. Or whatever.
Or, I mean, what do you think of a shepherd's pie?
Oh, that would be, of course, absolutely. Hey, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Shepherd's pie.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So I'll be cooking shepherd's pie. That'll be a fun one.
That's
What do you
good.
think, Flor?
That's good. And not only that, the salad master would be perfect.
Oh yeah, it
Make
could
me
be
a
a
shepherd's
good
pie.
one.
Yes, that's right. Woo.
I wanted to make a Wellington